What's up, y'all, and welcome to my channel, Queen Kukui. For those of y'all who have been to my channel before, you know I have tons of videos that are very educational and some videos that are strictly for entertainment purposes. So if you are new to my channel, please subscribe and welcome, and thank you for joining us today. So in today's video, I just wanted to do something a little different. I wanted to come on here and kind of speak on something a little bit more serious, and I have my daughter here, Araya. She is 10 years old, and she's going to help me with today's video. So today is June 4th, and it's been about, I want to say maybe 3 weeks since this whole George Floyd incident happened, and a lot of protesting have been happening. I live in the DC area, so there's been a couple protests in my area, and I've obviously protested in Atlanta, New York, Chicago, everywhere, even internationally. And so I was just thinking today that I really have not taken the time to speak to my daughter about it. She's 10 years old. I don't even know what she knows about what's going on. Does she even know who George Floyd is? So I just want to really take the time to speak to her and see what she understands from a 10-year-old. If she has any questions, because it's very important that she understands, because she is a Black female living in America. So I want her to understand what's going on, and maybe we can discuss about some ways that hopefully, we can hope for things to get better. Who really knows? So, all right, let's get started. Hi, Ryan.
Hi, Mommy.
All right, so my first question to you is, do you know who George Floyd is?
Nope.
Okay. Have you noticed anything different been going on? Have you seen anything different on TV or anything like that? Have you noticed anything differently?
Kind of.
Okay, what have you noticed?
The different protesters.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of think they're fighting for a different reason.
Okay, and do you have an idea what the protesters are for, or what they're protesting about?
They're probably protesting for justice.
Okay, justice. Do you know what justice for? What kind of justice?
Maybe because somebody died for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
They're fighting for the justice.
Okay, so I'm going to show you this video, and I want you to give me your opinion on what you think about it, okay?
Okay.
So she's watching the video that was leaked the day that George Floyd died in police custody.
That was so wrong.
So what did you see?
I saw the police stepping, or putting their knees on a guy's neck for I don't know what reason, but they wanted to get off him. They stopped his breathing, and they pretty much killed him.
Yeah. So that person on the floor, on the ground, that the officer had his knee on, is George Floyd.
Well, the polices are mean.
Mm-hmm. So how does that make you feel watching that?
I felt like I want to kill every police officer I saw.
Mm-hmm. So the protest, that's what the protest is about, because police, apparently, not all police, but there have been a lot of police that do not value Black people. So the way that they treated George Floyd is because he's a Black man. So those officers that was on top of him like that are officers that do not value Black lives.
Well, I still want to kill every single officer I see. I don't care if it's Black or white. I still want to kill them.
Mm-hmm. So do you understand a little bit more now about the protesting?
Yes.
So why did you say that you feel like you want to kill all officers?
Because they're killing Black people for no good reason.
Mm-hmm. But it's not all officers, it's just certain type of officers.
I still want to kill every single one.
Why?
Because because they're just treating us unfairly, and I don't like it.
Who's us that they're treating unfairly?
Black people.
You think he should have had his knee on him like that?
No.
So this is just one of many, many instances where white people are attacking black people. Okay? There's another instance where a guy was running down the street, minding his business, jogging, and this car drove up, 2 white people in it, and shot him from the back. There was another instance where a police was trying to arrest this guy. It was a black guy, and they had him in handcuffs, and still they were restraining him to the point that he died. So these things are happening all the time. There was a young lady who was an officer, had her house raided by other officers, and she was shot in her home, in her own home. So those are the things that are happening in America that people are tired of. People are fed up. So when you see all these protests, it's because they want justice. You were right when you said they want justice, but they want justice for black people. They want everybody to know that Black Lives Matter. You understand what that means when they say Black Lives Matter?
Yeah.
What does it mean to you?
All lives matter if they're black or white. And that if they're minding their own business, you don't have to go up and kill them just because you don't like them. And if they do that, then they don't have the right to be a police officer.
Very good. They don't have the right to be the police officer if they feel like they can just shoot anybody that they want. That's not what being a police officer is about at all. Anything else that you want to add about the video, about what you learned today?
No.
You want to say anything to the camera?
Black Lives Matter, and I'm going to kill every police officer I see.
There you have it, from a 10-year-old's mouth. This is her perspective. This is what she understands. And as you heard her say that at this point, all police officers are not in a good light to her because of what she just saw. So hopefully this will bring some type of justice. We see that the officers that are involved in the situation with George Floyd have been charged with felony murder offenses. So hopefully they are brought to justice and there is a guilty verdict here. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Alright y'all, so I'm back, just me. As you can see, that video, I think my daughter started feeling a little uncomfortable talking about this. I'm not sure where her comfort level is with race. I think at her age, it hasn't really been a topic of discussion. I know we don't talk about it at home. I don't talk about it with her. So it's definitely something that I'm going to need to talk to her more about. Because again, we can't ignore it. It's definitely something that is very present in America. And thankfully, she hasn't experienced any racism. And she's still kind of in the place where everybody that is associated with being a police officer is considered a bad police officer. So we know there are several police officers that are doing a great job, black and white. And then there are officers that are not doing a good job. And unfortunately, the ones that are not doing a good job are kind of overshadowing those that are doing a good job. So at this point, in her eyes, the 10-year-old's eyes, all police officers are bad. You know, and that's sad that she feels that way. And then you heard her say that all lives matter. And obviously, she's coming from a place where she wants everybody to be included. And we all want everybody to be included, but unfortunately, as much as we want that, it's not reality. And unfortunately, the black community is a target. So I will definitely be speaking to her more, having a more open dialogue about race and what's happening in this country. So that way she understands and she's prepared for things that I can't protect her from. And so that's all that I have for today. So again, thank you for watching. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. And see you on my next video.